Alright, good evening, people. Today is Thursday, the 24th, and it is a pretty good day, I guess. It's pretty late, so it's kind of dark outside and everything. But aside from it being dark outside, it's actually a pretty good night. I just finished Naruto, which was pretty good. And I also I've been like stockpiling episodes of Korra, right? I've only got to watch one of those episodes, but I'll probably finish the other two pretty soon. But with that said, let's get into Naruto, man. I'm feeling kind of Naruto, right? All right, so episode 264 of Shippuden. It was it was an interesting episode. It was pretty much Naruto learning how like his Nine Tails mode works and how there's like this chakra bomb that he's gonna be building, and it's just kind of like setting the grounds for him developing his next big jutsu, pretty much. And then we get to see how Kabuto uses the rebirth jutsu and all that, and Madara threatening him, and he's like, I don't give a fuck. That was pretty much the episode in a nutshell. It was an interesting episode, I guess. It wasn't bad or anything, but it wasn't really any action. Next week looks different. It's gonna be Zabuza. Zabuza comes back, and it looks like it's gonna be a pretty cool episode. Next we have Fairy Tale. Shit, what the hell was the new episode? It was episode 131, and it was kind of stupid. Like I said last week, they're kind of in this filler joke arc right now, where even though they've got some serious stuff going on, it's kind of dorky, silly fighting still. Like not Naruto. Natsu's fighting like a big blob monster, and shit, like Wendy's fighting a really fast person, so she can't shoot the fast person, and Lucy got her ass kicked, and I don't know. It's not a bad episode, but I guess you could just say it's a boring episode. But I still watch it to see what's gonna happen. So, with that said, next episode was One Piece. What the hell was it? One Piece episode 548, I believe. This was a pretty good episode. This was the episode where we're done with the flashbacks. We're done with everything else. You know, like Jinbei's apologizing to Nami. Nami's like, I don't give a fuck, nigga. I met my friends and all that. And then pretty much the bad guys are setting the lines for what's gonna happen in the next probably 50 episodes or something. He's basically going to try to kill everybody and all this shit, and it's gonna be pretty cool probably. It's gonna be cool because the episodes are gonna start getting a little faster paced, but it was an okay episode. It's actually kind of cool because we haven't actually, even though we are now the time skip characters, we really haven't seen them develop yet, or much. They're not really associated with each other much. And I think that's going to happen a lot more in the next coming episodes. Next up we had Avatar Korra episode 7, which was very predictable, but at the same time it was another episode that's probably going to be setting the grounds for some fights coming up. They introduced the Big Daddies that are from Bioshock that cameo in this, and I guess the non-benders, equalists or whatever, they're going to be controlling these big ass robots, and I don't know. It was a pretty cool episode, but like I said, it was pretty predictable. Then we had Zetman episode 8, which was an interesting episode. It was kind of everybody knows who everybody is now. Like the father of I forget what the white-haired kid's name is. The guy that uses the Alphas suit. His father knows he's Alphas now, and the grandpa knows this, and everybody's like working together now and shit. It was an interesting episode, I guess. Last week was pretty good though, so it was kind of hard for them to top that. And then Koriwa Desuka of the Dead, whatever. Episode 6 was pretty funny shit. Yeah, it was a good episode. It really is a good show. If you're into comedy, definitely check out Koriwa. It's pretty good stuff. As for what else I've been watching, mainly, yeah, just those. SpongeBob before bed. A new episode of Game of Thrones every Monday. I feel like there's one other show I'm missing, but maybe I'm not. Yeah, that's pretty much all I've been watching. As for games I've been playing the tits out of Final Fantasy 13-2, which I just finished. I recorded my thoughts on it. Probably edit that in the next couple days. I attempted to start Resident Evil Raccoon City Outbreak, or what is that? Operation Raccoon City? Yeah. I attempted to play that, and it was like, I generally don't quit games. I don't have that mentality because I like to finish things, but this game was so bad that I couldn't even get past the first 20 minutes. Not that I couldn't, it's just that I didn't want to. And I really don't see why you'd want to play that game unless you're like a closed like Resident Evil fan or something. I don't know. That's it for gaming. As for other things, I've been watching, or not watching, but I've been listening to the shit out of podcasts. To name a couple, the Stallion Achievement Podcast, which it's a podcast made by the #1 gamer score guy in the world. I've listened to a couple episodes of that. I've been listening to Endless SOS, which is he's a YouTube guy on here. His name's Never Chris. He does a lot of interesting reviews and I guess kind of discussion videos. I started watching his podcast. It's pretty good stuff. And then I've also been listening to the Final Fantasy Union podcast, which it's interesting stuff. I mean, it doesn't seem like a very active podcast. It's like once a month or something like that. But it's something else to listen to. With that said, I think this closes off the week. Yeah, I think it does. My blister on my foot hurts, so I'm gonna go do something. Probably watch something.